What a drive. Sorry, I'm not promoting the BBC. What a drive. But I did it. You know them ones where you're driving, yeah? And your sat nav is directing you, but the sat nav is not corresponding with the signs. I saw a sign for Ipswich. I said, there's only half a tank of petrol here. So we weren't actually landing Ipswich. We were landing in the middle of the motorway. Anyway, so I'm here to collect my car and I've just seen her. She's there. She's just there. I'm really emotional about my car. Jesus Christ. I really love my car. I'm a bit emotional. I'm going to have to say goodbye to her. I've got stuff in the boot anyway. But I'm a bit emotional today about my car. Oh wow. Also, I'm going to say, quick tip, outside London, I always get my cars from outside London. It's cheaper. The customer service is better, and I just find the whole customer experience and journey a lot better, although it hasn't been easy getting this car for various reasons, and we all know about raw materials coming from Ukraine, and the chips on cars also required for COVIDs, and therefore there is a shortage of cars, hence why the second-hand car market has shot up because of the demand for cars versus the demands for cars versus the actual cars that can serve the demand is not on par. And lead times for cars now are between 6 to 12 months, depending on the car. So if I wanted a range, I wouldn't have been able to get my range until end of the year. And if I wanted, it was between a range and, is it the VW T-Roc? It's their version, it's their SUV. That would have taken 9 months. I feel very blessed to have gotten my car because it just happened to be already on order from Audi. The colour, oh look, there he is. Look, can you see him? He's I've known him for years. Terry, you look well different. I like this look though. Terry's just using the bathroom. Then we're gonna walk over. I've kept my Audi book because apparently they don't do them anymore. And this is where I keep all my documents and stuff, everything relating to the car, so that when I go like to get anything fixed or if I'm asked any questions, I just go to my book. But they don't do the books anymore because apparently everything is online, electronic. Sorry, Terry doesn't want to be on camera. But just ask for Terry when you come chums with Audi. And say Toya, because he knows me. Known each other for a few years, haven't we? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at her. This is so intimidating. Oh my god. I love the colour. Oh my god. This is so weird. Look at her, guys. Obviously, you can't see my license plate. Oh my god.
You have to look who's in the passenger seat.
In the passenger seat? Terry, you made me die! Oh, Terry, you're so sweet. Listen, I've known Terry for what, 4 years? And literally, I've got my Audi A1 from Terry. Anytime I've got a question, anything I need, I come here. And I travel, it took me 2 hours to get here, but it's worth it. Terry, and everything was like done on a call and everything, and Terry and I literally been living it out of each other's pockets for like 2 weeks. Well, actually more than that, actually. But oh my god. Terry, this is actually my Right, so, do you know what we're gonna call the bear? We're going in memory of my car that is now my A1 that is no longer my car. We're gonna call her Justice, the Teddy Justice. And the car, we're gonna call, so I'm a Libran. That's why I called it Justice. My Polo, which we don't talk about anymore, was called Libra because she was written off, is the appropriate term. But for my new car, do you know what I'm naming her? Balance. Do you get it? Balance of the entire zodiac, Libra, scales. So we're gonna name her Balance. And I'm gonna balance inside. Right, I'm just gonna enjoy this and Terry has to show me a few things. it's the 21st of April, 7:22 a.m. I've got so much stuff to do, so I set the alarm for 7. I need to make a coffee, and I'm going to try and have some breakfast. So I typically don't eat breakfast because it makes me feel sick. It's too much for my stomach, but I need to take iron tablets and other medication, and it reacts really badly if I don't eat, and apparently it's not good for your stomach lining to not eat if you're taking any type of medicine. Since the new financial year, I've got a lot of money owed to me from various institutions, and I need to get the money back because it's mine. In total, it's almost £6,000, so I need to spend today getting my money back. HMRC is my first stop. So I'm also going to go to Halfords because I need to get a new dash cam. I've got one from my old car, but I had to leave the wires in the car because it was hardwired in. I couldn't take it out. So I've actually got the physical dash cam, but I wanted to upgrade mine anyway, and I've got a rear view as well. So hopefully it will be compatible with the new dash cam. So hopefully I can get that fitted today. So yeah, and Kay is in the process of ordering his car, but the lead time on cars is kind of crazy. But yeah, he's going to do that. And yeah, I need to change over now my driving license and everything to a new address and stuff. It's just a lot to do. Anyway, hopefully we're doing well. Let's get on with the day. So I just received my images for my Invisalign, kind of like a before and after. I'm trying to like get to the, trying to get to the center so I can show you what my teeth look. Okay, well, you guys don't want to see that, do you? So this is how my teeth look now, and this tooth here is actually giving me problems. It's jacked up, like it's so jacked up. My teeth at the top are not so bad, but the ones at the bottom, they're just fighting for space. They're just having a fisticuff here. So if I get the Invisalign, which I am, it's not an if, when I get the Invisalign and kind of follow the treatment with the trays, my teeth will then look like this. And let's go to the right hand side, to the left. I mean, I have a slight overbite, but then what I'm going to do is get composite bonding. So where you see a few gaps, I will be getting the composite bonding, and then I'm going to get this like wire inside my teeth. So the wire will be here, just so you know, as you get older, your teeth move and stuff. So since this is the tooth that's providing me the problem, when it's moved back in line, then you need kind of like, I can't remember what the name of it is called, but you need like a bar thing put in here that you know that you could just keep for the rest of your life, to keep my tooth in the position in which the Invisalign has manipulated it. So yeah, I just need to approve this. I just need to figure out how to approve it, and then yeah, we are off to do Invisalign.
I'm filming you too. You know, it's not, and I think the colour balances of your trousers are actually glowing.
Do you like my trousers?
On my footage. Yeah, that's...
He's the cheekiest dentist ever, but he's so lovely. So hopefully we're going to go on this journey together. I need to get my teeth straightened, my teeth cleaned. We're going to do some bonding, and I'm like the whole journey. I'm really excited actually. And you're going to make me look amazing, aren't you?
Even more amazing, yeah. Even more amazing because she's got a big year ahead of her.
He's so cute. Let's go, guys.
Wow, look at that. Look how red they came out.
Oh, wow. I need to get the top.
Wow, no, that'd be amazing.
Dash cam, my lords, dash cam.
Because of what? He just literally swerved into the lane.
I am with my paddy, my Cody, my resident troll. There's only one resident troll that we allow in the fam, and it's this one here. She will remain nameless. No face, no case. You're just gonna hear her voice. You'll know when she's around.
Oh my god.
So we are leaving the countryside. Yeah, with all the goods and everything. Yeah, we are driving to London.
We're doing 50 roads. That's how you know you're back. Why would we be doing 50 roads?
You know what? This is how I knew what IKEA we were going to. Can you not tell me this? So we're heading to Tottenham, because Tottenham IKEA is the best IKEA, and I am devastated that they're closing it. It's the best IKEA ever. They always have everything.
So why are they closing?
I don't. You know what?
I was going to open the dirty Oxford Street one. Who's going to go and be carrying?
No,
packs?
but even the Oxford Street one is like one of those boutique ones. It's not like a full proper one like this. But anyway, I know there's one in Greenwich and Lakeside. I'm sorry, those IKEAs are crap.
Do you know what? I've not been to the Lakeside one. I was shocked there is one. I want to go there.
Well, I've not been there before, but to that point, whenever I look, every time I want something, it's not in there. You know, so.
Well, I'm driving too slow for you guys. Overtake me, bumper cars.
You guys are not ready for her. Do you know what? I'm really tired. I'm so tired. Look at my eyes. I look horrific today. But anyway, me and Bimpe, we speak every day. If we're not speaking, we're sending WhatsApps or voice notes. That's one thing about me and Bimpe. But obviously because I moved and everything, I hadn't been like online as much and stuff. So the opportunity to spend time with my friend, and we both wanted to go IKEA. So it was very impromptu. We didn't really plan.
Yeah, it was.
She said she wants to go. Yeah, we're in a new financial year.
New financial year tomorrow. You have to spend it or you lose it.
Contractor lifestyle, contractor consultant lifestyle. Yeah, if you don't spend it, you lose it.
Sorry.
So yeah, we're.
Oh my God, it's 70. I'm coming. Yay!
I'm actually tired. And this isn't even like a lot of the things I wanted to get, but we move. So my friend is just waiting for her, you know those tables that you can, those electric ones that go up and down, so she's just waiting for hers, and then I'm gonna get back on the motorway and go home. My face is a mess, look at that. A mess, I tell you. I'm very tired. And somebody bought a packet of Dime bars. I came on here and I built my vanity chair. And then I really didn't like it. I didn't really think it through. It was black velvet. So I've been using it as a makeshift office chair. It's actually going to go in one of the spare rooms. And I've replaced it with another chair from Donnell. It's the Matilda shell chair. I'll show you what it should look like. I've got a picture of it on my phone. I bought it from Donnell. Bloody £199 it bloody cost me. But it's a blue velvet and it kind of goes with the side tables and the bed. So it was just driving me mad that it wasn't blue. So I got blue, and this better be blue. So I haven't even opened it. So I got one of these as well from IKEA. I need to get another one for my office chair. And let me tell you the reason why. Number one, it unzips and you can take this off. I leak. My periods are really heavy. That's not new news. You guys know this. I've got really heavy periods and I leak quite regularly actually. Hopefully, I should be able to see me. That all done. I need to tidy up. Get the gold feet. I love that. So I'm gonna get a cushion for here, and then I'm gonna have to see if I can get one of those in blue from IKEA. But I really like it. Can you see, like, it goes with the aesthetics? Aesthetics, honey, aesthetics. I could have done an accent chair, but I thought, you know what, Toya, just relax, innit? Relax, not everything bright, just relax. I don't know if it's worth the money though, but it is comfortable and it does give back support and it is very aesthetically pleasing and it suits my dresser, which I need to clean down. But so now I'm building my office chair. Got the instructions. I've separated all the bolts. Got I love stuff like this. I posted this on social media, but when I was 21, I moved out of home. The first thing my dad bought me was a mirror that's downstairs in the meditation room and a toolbox. very good. I've done the chair. Put it up for y'all. Look at that. Amazing. Done. So I don't even know where to start this. So let's start from the beginning. I don't like the angle of this camera. So you guys know by now that I have let go of, fired, relinquished myself from my wedding planner. And the wedding planner is the person that put me onto the caterer, and the caterer is her friend. And already that was raising some red flags. For example, I think I shared with you how my wedding planner sent me an invoice with no contract. And then I thought, And then she sent me one message telling me, oh, we need to wrap it up by Monday. And I thought to myself, you don't tell me when to wrap it up, especially when you haven't even looked at the contract. Long story short, the Monday happened to be when the caterer was going on holiday to Jamaica, and I didn't even know that until later on, which makes sense as to why my wedding planner wanted me to pay the deposit. So they were just like in cahoots. I just didn't like the lack of professionalism. Why are you taking a 50% deposit where my other vendors are taking like 30? You know, I just don't understand. Anyway, long story short, got rid of the wedding planner. Then I thought, in order for me to proceed with the caterer, I need to have a conversation with her, because I need to, number one, see if she has the professionalism to continue to cater for my wedding, or whether, you know, she's doing love and loyalty, which there's nothing wrong with being loyal, but there's nothing to be loyal about. Me and the wedding planner have not had a big falling out or anything. I've just made the decision that she's no longer serving the purposes of what I need her to do, and she's not doing the job I thought she held herself out to do. So I spoke to the wedding planner, I spoke to the caterer last week, and this is after a week of trying to get hold of her, by the way. I sent her messages, she was busy, I'm ringing you, by the way, even though you're supposed to be catering for my wedding. So already that was a red flag. But I thought, do you know what, Toya, give her the benefit of the doubt. You don't know her at the end of the day. So then I rang the caterer. The caterer was saying that she's booked me in. She goes, you're penciled in already. She's like, as far as I'm concerned, you know, whatever happened with you and Sherelle, between you and Sherelle, she goes, you know, I'm professional enough to cater your wedding, and I can't wait to cater your wedding. So I was like, right, cool. So I said to her, you know, we need to sign the contract first, but there's some typos in the contract that I need amending, and your company registration number is not on the contract where the parties should be. So she said, oh, you know, she's going to amend that and everything. And I said, I just wanted to ask as well, why you take a 50% deposit as opposed to like 30%, i.e., you know, I pay you 500 as initial deposit, and then maybe 6 weeks before pay the rest. She said that because she's had bad experiences before, she takes 50% to cover herself. And she said, you know, it's not like it's a 300 person wedding and it's 10 grand. And in my head I was like, why are you trying to put yourself in my pockets? But I thought, you know what, Toya, sometimes you just shut your mouth and you just observe people. So I just thought, So we left it that she was supposed to update the contract and send it to me. 2 days go past, don't get it. 3 days go past, don't get it. The conversation was lovely. I even said to her, for the housewarming, I would probably come to her to cater for it. So she was like, yeah, just let me know, I don't just do weddings. It was a nice conversation. So can you imagine my surprise when I get an email the other day? And I say the other day because I had told her as well that when she contacts me, if I don't respond straight away, it's because I'm moving house, but I will respond to her. So then she sent me an email, and I'm going to put the email on the screen. I'm not reading it out for you guys because I feel like you need to read it in the tone in which you have seen the email. She basically said she can't cater for the wedding. She says it's a circumstance beyond her control. It's not just my wedding she can't do, there's a few other weddings that she can't do, and unfortunately she can't give me an explanation. She offered no alternative. And then she said, oh, I hope the move's going well. I'm sorry, but this is what I don't understand. When you have a business, when you run a business, I run 2 businesses, and you're customer facing. Customer service is so important, as is communication. So you didn't have the guts or audacity to ring me. You were a coward as a caterer, catering coward. That should be your name, catering coward. You was a coward. And you decided to send me an email. So you knew I was moving. You knew very well I probably won't see that email straight away. You didn't even text, couldn't call, nothing. You sent an email. No alternative. And this is what she calls herself, a professional caterer. So I feel like brides needs to be aware that this particular caterer can pull out a few months before. Now, my wedding's in August, and one may say, well, you've got enough time to find a replacement, but that's the point. This is the first year that weddings are happening since COVID, where you can have as many people as you want. Everybody seems to be getting married in 2022. I've picked a very, very popular day for people to get married. And also as well, I did a food tasting with this woman, so I invested time going all the way to Kent from East. And it's not just little Kent over here, it's deep Kent. I had time. It's not the Kent round the corner, deep Kent. So for me, I just feel like she's disgraceful. She should be ashamed of herself. And don't get me wrong, I feel like maybe it's like a serious family thing and stuff like that, but reputation is your currency. So I feel like if you're in a situation where it's beyond your control, maybe it's something to do with family health or something, you have to give people context so people can have an informed understanding of why you're doing what you're doing. And that's where you get empathy, and that's where you're less likely for someone to criticize you and criticize your reputation. As far as I'm concerned, any bride that wants to work with this caterer, you do so at your own, at your own risk. But she needs to come with a buyer beware sign or bride beware sign. So what I'm opening here, because you're probably wondering, what are you doing? So I worked with a company called Simply As She'll Be, and they gave me a quote and everything, told them what I wanted for my wedding. You guys would have seen some of the videos. So this is some of the stuff that was ordered. My friend who's one of my close friends, she ordered the ladies' material, so I get to see it face to face, because otherwise I won't see it until the day. So let's see what's in this first box. Kay is tired of boxes, because honestly, where we've moved and everything, there's just boxes everywhere. He's had to break all the boxes and he just wants them out the house. Okay, so let's see what this is. Oh my god, this is the bridesmaid's fan. Look at the fan, the bridesmaid's fans. Oh wow. Look at the bridesmaids' fans. Oh wow. You really went all out for them. Oh my god, look at their fans. Oh my god, they put some little gifts inside here. That's nice. I love rituals. Give me some little, oh my god, my veil. Oh my god, my veil is here. My veil is here. Can you see my veil? My veil is here for my first outfit. Look at this red, it's beautiful. So let me just put the fan. Oh my god, my coral beads and everything. To Toya and Kay, it has been a pleasure meeting you and working with you on the SLB for your wedding. Thank you for trusting us to be part of your day. Although we are coming to the end of our service, please stay in touch. We look forward to seeing beautiful photos and videos of your SLB and wedding. We included a small gift to congratulate you on your new home. Congratulations, and we wish you all the best in your new chapter together. Love, Wanne and Maya. They put the rituals, oh that's so sweet. Oh my god, look, you guys. Listen, I have to say, working with Simply As She'll Be has been a dream, a blessing, a gift. It's been amazing. And these are all my beads. These are all my beads. I think they're all my ones. Let me open, because it's just me and Kay that has beads, the coral beads. So I'm an Ibo babe. So coral is, oh yeah. How are we doing this? Okay, this is my headband. Now, this is another thing, because I follow them on socials. They post inspo pics, they post certain things, and every time they posted something, I wanted something else to be added, and no request was too much. So I saw this headband in gold, and to think of it, maybe I should have got gold. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that. These are all handmade, by the way. So So this headband will go around my head, like as a proper hairband. This is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. This is amazing. And their boxes are luscious. Look at their boxes. Honestly, when I took it to my tailor, that's why the price was going up and up. Let me tell you about my tailor. When I went there for him to do my material, I took this box like a fool. I should have found one nylon and put the material inside, because when he saw the box, his calculator was as big as his head. I asked him, are you a tailor and accountant? Why is this calculator so big? It's so big because they've seen this luscious box, so they calculated the price, and the price will go up, up, up. Right, then we've got another box, and there's another box inside. I think this is K's material, you know. Look at that, look at that. Come and see packaging. I'm working with a wedding coordinator, and again, I think I'm going to do an episode on the difference between a wedding planner and wedding coordinator, because I think what I need is a wedding coordinator. So I've used a professional wedding coordinating company, very professional, very nice. They know I've been moving house, so I haven't been able to reply to all their emails. So this weekend I'm just doing wedding stuff. I called them about the caterer. They sprung into action. The CEO of that wedding coordinating company sprung into action, and I cannot wait to work with her, because she is just so professional. The communication is absolutely brilliant. When I told her my experiences, she goes, don't worry, I'm going to personally handle your wedding. I mean, come on. Oh my God, guys, this is my fan. Oh my God, look at my fan. Look at my fan. Oh my God. Do you see the feathers on this fan? Do you see the feathers on this fan? Do you see the feathers on this fan? So what I got was auto gele. And let me tell you the reason why I got auto gele. When my brother was getting married, my mum paid for someone to come to tie people's gele. The woman didn't turn up. So everyone's gele was looking like, the only person's gele who looked nice was mine. I'll put a picture somewhere. Because mine was auto gele, and you couldn't really tell that it was auto gele. And everyone was pissed at my mum, because they were like, you said somebody was going to come and tie. Where's the person? Now, my mum can tie very good gele, but she tied for herself. Everybody's gele was looking like, whereas mine was looking like, oh, thank you. So I would say, learn the lessons from other people's weddings. So I decided that I'm not going to put my gele experience in people's hands. I'm just going to have an auto gele. So auto gele usually is secured with a Velcro, yeah, and tied at the back. Then you can hide your hair here. On the day, you'll see how I'm doing it. Look at that. That's my auto gele. And it's just plain black, because my actual dress is black. It's very busy, my second dress. And this is my bridesmaid's auto gele. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So I have this. Even if you've got a year to your wedding, go and engage with vendors, go and engage with people, go and engage with Simply Ashobi. Don't wait 6 months before, because a lot of these things were handmade in Nigeria and shipped over. A lot of the material was shipped from Nigeria, and depending on what's happening, you know, we've seen the issues with P&O ferries, COVID, for example, there's likelihood of delay, and you have to build in the likelihood of delay. So we've got about 5 months before the wedding, and already I've got everything. The bride, my maid of honor, chief bridesmaid, her materials with my tailor, my 2 materials with the tailor, my second bridesmaid, I'm gonna find her another tailor, because I need to tell you guys about the tailor. Don't worry, when we're on the road, we'll talk. The groomsmen, I just need to, I might email them and say when are they gonna receive their material, because when the groomsmen receive their material, I have a tailor who does only men, and he's very good. I've already messaged him 7:40 this morning, he replied. As for my tailor, this is why I say word of mouth is your strongest marketing tool. I shared that I had to go to Tottenham a few days ago to bad up my tailor, because he's been telling me lies. When I got there, he had the shock of his life. Of course, I've not told him the real date I'm getting married, because you don't do that with Nigerian tailors. You give them wrong date. So I gave him like a month or 2 before, only to find that my man hasn't started. He said to me he had a football injury. Anyway, I'll post it here, because I saved it. How can you tell me you had a football injury, hit your head, but then they're operating on your nose, and then it's from your nose to your cheek? What's all that? Hello, Kay. Kay, come in, Kay. Kay. Kay, why are you not answering the mic? Hello? Let's wake his ears up.